Hello, how are you guys today? So as you can see on the title, wanted you to share with you guys what happened to me. So yeah, I was pregnant. I was expecting my fourth child, and I was mm, 7 to 8, 7 about to turn 8 weeks when last 8 weeks was last Wednesday when I had my procedure done. I was surprised that so basically, let's start in the beginning. I was so usually regular every month, 28 cycle, and on July around 14, it came. It just two-day spots, and that was all. And then I'm like, I'm like, wow, I had a short period. I had a short one. So then I'm like, I was feeling, I was having like, by the end of July, like around 24, 20, I was like nauseous and like so sensitive. And I'm like, so I brought a pregnancy test the 24th of July, and it came positive, and I was like in shock because I was taking care of myself. Me and my husband were taking care of ourselves, but it seems their plan didn't work. So congratulations. I It was three positive tests. It came up. So I called in. I made an appointment to the clinic, and it was the 27th. I went in, and they say, "Congratulations, you're pregnant." So at that day, I got done. You're pregnant, and I did another appointment, which was my first pregnancy um, appointment. And yes, we were shocked, but we were happy, our fourth child, even though we didn't expect it. But we were like, okay, we're gonna be parents of another blessing, right? I call my kids blessing because it's such a blessing to be able to be a mother of three beautiful boys. Not everybody has that kind of blessing. Yeah, they are troublemakers. They get on my nerves, but I feel like that's what it is to be a parent, to go through with your kids. And then so going back to the point, so I went to my first one. It was about August, the beginning of August. I don't remember, but I had my PEPs done and my glucose, which was weird because glucose, I've been already pregnant 3 times with my other previous kids, and I got the glucose around when I was 3 to 4 months, I believe. And this one, it was like the first visit, and right away the glucose. I'm like, okay, they're the doctors, they know what they're doing. So yeah, after that, everything's okay. But then I started a week past of my appointment. I started spotting again. I'm like, what's going on with my body? I'm like, this is not something normal. Like, and I called the doctor, well, the doctor's office, because it's a family clinic where everybody goes. Like, there's OBGs, there's kids doctors, well, not kids doctors, pediatricians, and all that kind. So it's not just that, like, where you go and they're specified on like that purpose. It's like multi. So I called the office. I'm like, you know what? I'm spotting. I'm like, it's like the beginning of, like, if I have my menstruation. I'm like, and my back hurts and my it's like, oh, don't worry, it's implantation. You when not a he's like certain percent of women's goes through that. I'm like, I was just calling worry. I'm like, because I had 3 pregnancies. I never suffered like that. So yeah, they took my beta quant, which is the hormones, your hormone level, how much, and they were like, good. So like every 2 days, your hormones multiply, and that's how you know that you're doing good. But so I'm like, I trust my doctor. Okay. Then after that, after I called, 3 more days call, and I was bleeding again. Not that heavily, but yes. And then that's when I went to emergency. I'm like, because it was not that bad, but it's like, it's the first time that it had ever happened to me. It's like, what's going on with my body? I'm like, am I okay? Is the baby okay? It's like, me and my husband got worried. So and at that time, it's like, I went to emergency. My hormones went a little bit down, and then say, they say, just take it easy. Don't carry nothing heavy, and if he, I'm like, it's hard for me. I'm like, not to take it easy. Since I'm a mother of 3 kids, I have to feed them, wash them, help them, and more things. I mean, my husband helps me too, but he in the days he usually works. So after that, I got they took care. They did an ultrasound inside everything. It's like, everything's going good so far. So just take it easy and all that. So I follow what they did. I even took I talked to my manager. You know what? I'm gonna take a little time off. I'm gonna take it easy. You know what? I just didn't want to tell us Hispanic. I don't know if it's just us, the Hispanic, or, I mean, not to put no race or not, but we believe when we don't share, even though we're pregnant, until we're like 3 to 4 months pregnant. That's when we share the news. Hey, guess what? I'm pregnant. Or
hi guys.
Say hi.
How are you guys doing?
My oldest one. So yeah, so we don't share until we're 3 or 4 months. We get to share the good news because it's like, most likely, I don't know, it's just like something that we believe. So
Hello.
this is my other blessing.
Second one.
And my second one.
I'm the first one.
So yeah, so I told my mom, going back to the story, I told my manager, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I need to take some time off. I'm like, I'm pregnant, and I'm like, I'm having a little bit of difficulties. Not difficulties, but I'm a little bit. I'm like, I have to rest and this. It's like, okay, she was really nice. She's really nice. My coworkers and manager, store manager, they're all nice. But so I just told my manager, my store manager, well, not store manager, the assistant manager, the one that's in charge of the schedulings. So I told her, and she said, okay, that's fine. Take as much as you need, as long as you and the baby are okay. That's all what matters. So I did, and then again I started, a week passed, and then again I started like bleeding more heavy with little clots. Not that you need to know, but I want to inform so that way if other people are going through, you're not alone. And what happened, puppy? So I went back to the emergency because by then it was like for me a little bit more difficulty.
Hello again.
Hello. So it was a little bit difficulty for me, and then they said that everything was okay, except they needed me to see for another test every 2 days for the test of the quant-beta to see how my hormones were every 2 days. So I'm like, okay. Because they went back low again. So at that time I decided to go to another not clinic, but another place where there's like specific OBGs where I knew that they were gonna take care of me and all that. So there I went, and they got me. They told me the news. You know what? Your beta's now 195, which is so odd that when we tell them that you have to make a decision. Either you well, it was not 195. It was 25. Where your hormones, it's like getting back to normal when you're not pregnant. Since by that and at that time it was like I was bleeding. It was like a heavy bleeding, and every time when I went to the bathroom, I would like be asking him like, is this a baby? Is this a baby? And I was like, I was so sad. I was so because I was thinking, I'm like, it never ever happened to me. And then so it's like you have to take a choice. Either you take the pills, or you do it by natural, or you do the D and C suction, which is where they go and they make you sleep, and it's like miscarriage basically. It's like I recommend you DNC, because if you do the pills, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. And then that way you could just go and what happened, puppy?
Is this here?
You could eat it.
What is it?
That's fine. It's a butter pecan.
No, I'm okay.
No, it's butter pecan. You could eat it.
I'm eating a sandwich.
You're eating a sandwich? Okay, Papa. Okay, just one, okay? So by that time I started crying and everything, and it's like why it had to be like that? I'm like, why is the reason that it happened to me and this and that? I was so sad, so depressed, and it's like, so I had to schedule. I had It's like you can't go with home without. You don't want a paleta? Okay, pues. So they said you have to go home with a plan. It's like we need to know what we're gonna do. It's like, so I'm like, and it was more sadder. I'm like, because it's like it's something that I had to make. So it's like, but we'll make the schedules like so that way your insurance covers it, and maybe by then you may had already passed it on your own because it's. So I did that. I had this past Wednesday. I had the DNC section. It was scary because it's like, even though it's not like a surgery, but it is. I mean, it is. It's, even though it's something simple, but it's like us women's going through that. It's really hard. It's like scary, especially they put you to sleep. They put you anesthesia, and I was scared of I'm scared of anesthesia, and I was scared. So after that, they prepared. Went Wednesday, and I was like nervous. I was almost having anxiety because it's like they didn't even let my husband or my mom go with me. They dropped me off just to the surgery day. That's where it's called. And then I thought it was just only me, but there was more people. I mean, having surgeries in those days. So I went. They prepared me, and then they took me to the surgery and everything. And I was like, I woke up. I was okay. I was not much in pain, but a little bit. And then after that I was sad because my baby was no longer with me, even though she was a little tiny little thing, but it was my blessing. So they asked me before that they asked me what they wanted to do with the baby. They ask you a lot of things, like they give you prepared, like. So I told them that I wanted somebody to pray with me for the baby, because I wanted we believe that we need to pray in order to get to heavens. So they did pray, and they gave me this little thing. They didn't have the color pink, they only had the color blue, this little thing. And they said it says made with love, and I liked it. I like it. So this is my little reminder, and it says, "Dear family, we're so sorry for your loss of your sweet baby. We know there's no words to take the pain away. We hope this prayer square is a blessing to you during this heartbreak time. It was handmade with love and prayers for you in memory of the baby girl in heaven. Bridge Faith, we welcome you to visit our website for support, encouragements, and recovers. We pray for you and your family." And it says it's really nice. Right, puppy? So yeah. So thank goodness I have my my 3 blessings, because without my 3 blessings, okay, that will be like, it will be like too easy to overcome this, what we went through. How do you feel like that we don't have the baby anymore?
Sad, super sad. At least we have Anthony.
Yeah, but
At least he made it.
eh?
At least he made it in all of us.
Oh yeah,
We all made it.
but we have an angel now, right? So yeah. So that's why we're back, right, puppy? We're
I'm
back.
a little bit sad.
We're back to make some more videos, fun videos, so
Play videos, maybe.
in the future, right?
Maybe.
So we're gonna do we're gonna do some couponing in here. I'm just waiting for the recovery. They told me 2 weeks. 2 weeks for recovery. So in the meanwhile, we're gonna be doing some
Activities.
activities, and we're gonna do some
Board game.
board games, makeups, and what else?
I don't do makeup.
Not you, but me.
Well, for the YouTube. To
Yeah.
show how to make.
Well, not makeup, but my routine.
Yeah.
My routine. We're gonna do some routines. We're gonna be doing some playing game boards, some activities, and some DIYs. What's it called?
DIYs.
DIYs. DIYs.
About what? What are you talking about?
No, What's it called when you do activities like your own creativity?
Create.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. not
Michi
down.
Pilon. So we're gonna be
Thumbs up.
speaking English and some Spanish, right? We're gonna be speaking some funny years. So we're gonna be speaking some English, some Spanish, and we're gonna be learning some
Reading and activities and many stuff.
No, we're gonna do some as well. Korean. We're fans of Korean language, right, kids?
Yeah.
So let's end up.
Konnichiwa.
No, that's it. That's not
That's
Korean.
Chinese, I think.
No, that's not Chinese. That's Japanese. Yes. Okay. So guys, as always, we'll let you go and
Peace out.
no.
Peace out.
Sarang.